Langhart, alongside Nancy Gertmas,
And this is ERPHX.
Environmental Resource Providence High School. I'm going to be explaining electricity and oil. Basically, in the United States, oil is used for transportation of home heating purposes, although a small percentage is used for electricity generating plants. As with other fossil fuels, oil is found in underground reservoirs. Alright, you want to get a recap on that?
Yeah, most of our transportation is used by oil, and we get a lot of oil imported. Actually, we have oil reserves that we aren't even using. We're just waiting for the future and trying to make an investment instead of relying on the Middle East.
Very true. This is Will and Anna, alongside Patrick Morgan. We're outside his trailer home right here. Trailer home. How has oil impacted your life, Mr. Patrick?
It's impacted it greatly. I drive with my car every day and it uses oil, and it's powered many resources I need to work and even my home.
So obviously, oil is a necessity for living. Langhart.
And then it's curtain.
And we're going to be explaining a renewable energy resource, which is wind. So basically, we build many wind turbines to make a wind farm to produce lots of electricity. And the more turbines we have, the more wind that gets into it. And if we have large propellers, it's going to be a lot of electricity we can make. So basically, the more wind turbines, the more electricity.
It may be a clean energy source, but it's expensive to make right now, and many places aren't that windy or suitable for wind farms. Now we're more moving towards the ocean and trying to make wind turbines in the ocean.
Yep. Hello, I'm Will Langhart.
And I'm Ennis Gertmas.
We're going to be talking about a second form of renewable energy, and this is tidal energy. It's basically the utilization of the sun and moon's gravitational pull, and basically, as the tide moves, it's a result of influences of Patrick, you have to turn the highlight yourself.
You can't even read it. You put it a little closer.
Damn. We're going to be explaining a second form of renewable energy, and that's tidal energy. And basically, tidal energy is the utilization of the sun and moon's gravitational forces, and as the tide is the result of their influences. Tidal energy is a type of energy that produces electricity and other forms of power through the use of water.
Tidal energy is energy that could be obtained from changing sea levels. In other words, tidal energy is a direct result of tides shifting, going from low to high. So it's solar energy.
Solar energy, there's some advantages, and some advantages are that it's clean and it's free, other than the fact, like the sun's energy, the heat blasting down on the solar panels, that's free. That part's obviously free, but it costs money to get the panels on your house. There's some drawbacks, and this is going to explain the drawbacks.
Some drawbacks are the panels themselves are pretty expensive, and it's hard to get your money back by saving the energy, and they're pretty ugly to admit.
Yeah, like you'll drive by and you'll be like, oh, they're using solar power at the house over there, but honestly it looks ugly, so no one will buy it.
The environmental problem through the use of greenhouse gases. A recommended resource that is projected to grow 5 to 10% of the entire world's energy in the next 50 years is wind energy. Wind energy is very clean, free, except for the turbines, and you can put anywhere in the ocean. The U.S. is actually working on many projects, and I know some chemical engineers who are actually working on the design of windmills right now.
Yeah, they'll grow a lot over the years, but the only thing that's a slight problem is the fact that it'll kill about an average of 3 birds a year, but I mean that's just a matter of, it's just bad luck. So basically, we're going to do a recap. So we did 1 non-renewable energy resource and 3 renewable, and we did oil as a non-renewable, wind, tidal, and solar as renewable energy resources. They're non-renewable because obviously over the years they can, there's a chance that they might decrease or we might run out of them. And renewable, they'll always be there, such as like the sun powers the solar panels and the wind and the ocean. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for listening to Anderson. Me, William Langhart. My name is Will Langhart, and I was news reporter number 1 for this project.
My name's Ennis Gertmas. I was news reporter number 2.
I'm Patrick Morgan and I was a pedestrian.
And I'm Drew Gardner and I was a photographer.